Vince is in Weybridge. Now, I've spoken to Vince before. I should have thought of you, shouldn't I, Vince? This is your world. Finally, the topic has come around. We've only got 90 seconds left. Your whole life you've been waiting for this moment.
I know, it's just going to be over before I start. Well, I do walks for the National Trust, as you know, James,
yes.
Doing urban foraging, introducing the public to the edible medicinal plants that are just growing in and around the riverway. But, I mean, it's also plants that are growing in people's gardens, like the chap said before. There's a lot of plants that are edible. I'm not a mycologist, I just work on fungi, but there's a wealth of food that I don't know whether you'd be able to survive long on it, but you could make some really nice salads by mixing what you consider weeds in your garden with a bit of, say, fish or something like that, you know?
And I wonder why we are... Is it because of that post-war corruption of what wealth meant? So that actually you demonstrating your financial wealth involved paying for stuff that you might once have grown. So the idea of keeping chickens in the back garden would be a little bit... for someone like Hyacinth Bouquet.
I think people knew about it. It's a sort of education that sort of got sort of left behind. I mean, when I sort of give walks, talk about a lot of the stuff was from children in the Second World War, collecting leaves from trees and using them as like salads and stuff like that. But that the necessity to do that has obviously disappeared, and people just don't think that, well, I might as well just nip down to the supermarket and that's just weeds in my garden. But
it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, people pick apples. They go to the supermarket and they've got an apple tree in their back garden, but the ones in the supermarket are nice and shiny, and the ones in the back garden don't look quite as good, but yet they're organic.
Yeah.
Probably 10 times
I
better.
had one, needless to say, I had one poor soul getting in touch to say, oh, yeah, those tomatoes, all those years of EU regulations, and finally the penny has dropped. Mate, you go into a supermarket in France or Greece or Spain, you will not see plastic-wrapped, uniform, identical tomatoes. I mean, the levels of delusion that we're seeing now are heartbreaking. Be like Vince. Get out there. Start picking. Start eating. How can people find out more about your courses, Vince?
Well, they can watch my videos on YouTube, and it's Ramblersfare.
And I have watched one of Vince's YouTube videos back in the day when he first got in touch with the programme. He does great stuff.